Hi everybody, my name is Ken Hamilton, and I am a self-proclaimed movie buff. I go to the movies just about every weekend, and when I'm not in the movies, I'm watching something on Netflix or something on television. I just love going to the movies. Now my life is very, very complicated, but going to the movies for me is a stress reliever. So I went to the movie this past weekend to see 42. And after watching that movie, I decided I would begin to share my views online in hopes that it might spare some people the agony of sitting through a movie that may be a total waste of their time and resources, or to give props and kudos to movies that I think may be a great way to spend your weekend. So 42 is one of those movies that is, in my estimation, one of the best movies of the year. It will absolutely be nominated. Now, this movie is about the legendary Jackie Robinson. It depicts his struggles with becoming the first African American to play in Major League Baseball and leaving his mark on the field of sports. Now, what makes this movie particularly good, in my estimation, is the fact that most people would not have been able to endure the kind of racial discrimination that Jackie Robinson faced. The casting is superb. The casting was done by this woman, Victoria Thomas. Now, I don't know what she has done in the past, but she should be nominated just for casting because the chemistry between the members of this cast is just phenomenal. Now, Harrison Ford plays Branch Rickey, who is just exceptional. Harrison Ford can do no wrong, in my opinion, so I don't even need to talk about him. But the guy who plays Jackie Robinson, his name is Chadwick Boseman. And the young girl who plays Rachel Robinson, his wife, her name is Nicole Bahiri. The chemistry between these two actors is just exceptional. And the other thing I like about this movie is the love and respect that these two have for one another. Jackie Robinson and his wife Rachel is just exceptional. And not once in this movie do they show any sexual interactions between the two of them or any violence that would make you say, I'm not so sure I want to go and see that. So it shows that you can really make a good movie today without it being filled with profanity and sexuality and things that may make it uncomfortable to watch in mixed company. Now don't get me wrong, there's a time and place for those kinds of movies and I love those too. But in this case, 42 is the kind of movie you can go and watch with your family, go and watch with your mom or dad or whatever you choose to do, and not be made to feel uncomfortable about it. I think it's particularly important for people who may not have had any kind of exposure to that kind of racial discrimination, or an incredible lesson for kids who may not have had any kind of history or had the opportunity to witness that kind of prejudice. And it has an incredible lesson that I think makes for a great conversation piece and an educational tool as well. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, I give 42 a 10, and I almost never give movies a 10. This movie will absolutely be nominated, and well, it should be. The casting is superb, the directing is superb, and the acting is phenomenal. Now, I don't know what I'm going to go see this weekend, but I'll be back and give you another update next week on whatever I decide to see this weekend. Or maybe I'll pull something out of my repertoire that I may have seen previously and give you an update on that. But until then, thank you for watching me and go see 42.